That's what makes the Euro Tour so unpredictable. It's not all brilliant stuff. Sometimes you got to dig a little deeper.
46.
Mostly, the Saturday's usually a brilliant day, and yes, this afternoon, aside from a couple of cracking contests, it didn't quite deliver. It delivered on time.
58.
It went full half-hour overrun. But I think tonight we are going to see some special stuff. There is a lot of big-name talent, some informed players, and as we're seeing here, it's not going to be a cakewalk for the Premier League stars.
One thing I will say, I just want to pay tribute to everybody who works at the venue, because at 25 past 5, all the guys were given 20 minutes to clean this place for the nighttime session, and they got it done. What an amazing job.
96.
It's a pretty decent job that Roby John is doing here. Leaves himself 68 for a 5-1 lead.
100. Review requires 68.
There is no doubt in Roby's mind that he's going to win this match.
Yes,
And I'm starting to believe him, because now the gap is 4.
Big chance of time off coming up. Make the most of the opportunities while they're there. Match darts.
46.
Kind of surprised he missed it.
127.
He's been really good in his doubles. This is for the save. And it's a good leave, but it may be his last visit in this tournament.
Yeah, it's time for Joe Cullen to leave. Because that is a 6-1 win for Roby John Rodriguez. 4-all, and that must be a frustrating position to be in, and frustrations have been
83.
the downfall at times of Luke Humphries, or it's felt like it watching some of his games. I think he has put a lot of work in, but I think he's probably become better at dealing with setbacks and frustrations mid-game and getting back to just going through his normal process, giving himself the best chance of putting in a good visit. But a game like this
77.
could see them really resurface and cause him problems.
Yeah, it's easy to say and harder to do, but the trick is recognising and accepting that what's gone before you cannot do a thing about.
Well, look at that Meikle van Gerwen Mickey Mansell game from last week. Meikle van Gerwen looked like it might be slipping away, despite the fact he'd just blown Mansell off the board with his scoring. He couldn't finish. He still found a brilliant leg right at the end to nick it.
59.
Well, I posed a question at the start of this leg whether Meikle could back up the break with a strong hold. And he has. A 13 darter completed on top.
The Dowell Gurney Sulk Your Way to Major Titles Handbook of Darts.
84.
Well, this leg going like a lot of the legs in this match. Meikle just about trying to keep in the picture, but Luke Humphries always capable of putting on the afterburners and tearing off into the distance. He's going to give himself loads of match darts. How many does he need? He's hit 5 doubles. He's had 19 attempts at them.
55.
And Ryan isn't able to stay close enough, or it doesn't look like it anyway.
And Humphries hits. Luke Humphries wins. He was given a workout. But he's here at this one. And he's still in this match, but this finish has become tricky. But look at that, double 16 for double top.
61.
An audacious attempt from Adrian Lewis, but he couldn't quite complete it. Can Johnny cash in?
Can Johnny be good? Or will Johnny be great?
100.
Not quite.
You require 20.
I'm with you, Murph. I think that attempt at the 72 looked so natural. It's almost like it was part of the programming of that shot had he missed the treble 19. Big double 5.
15.
I smell trouble.
Johnny, you require 20.
Well, he's hit a double in this leg, but not to win the leg. And now Clayton has won the leg, and has he won the match because he's one away, throwing first.
I wince a little bit every time he leaves a bogey number, you know.
Yeah, he didn't think at all there, didn't stop to think.
120.
What is it they call that in the Netherlands? A hat stand. I call it the grandfather clock because it's like a pendulum.
Well, on this occasion, it could be very costly for Adrian Lewis because even 20 points gives him a much better chance of finishing here.
Agreed.
And he's not going to finish, and that could spell the end of his tournament. If the Ferret finishes 68, Lewis leaves the European Darts Grand Prix.
That single one would be like a red cloth to a bull. And look at that finish. That is how you finish off a two-time world champion.
Against Stefan Belmont, a guy who's yet to win on the European Tour. And Martin Lukeman closing out a match from this position against mighty Meikle van Gerwen, the three-time world champion and daddy of the European Tour circuit.
Yeah, nice setup there from Mike to lead tops after 12. A guaranteed look at that. But he is still a break behind.
81. Meikle, you require 40.
Lukeman will be thinking about the next leg now. Or will he?
35.
Oh, this is a really good bonus chance.
140.
And this would fluff his confidence even more if he finds this.
This would be enormous. That's a good guide.
Oh, don't leave it short. That's what you say to yourself in that spot. Just give it some welly.
The chances
3.
keep being missed. It's like watching him play Mickey Mansell all over again from last weekend. Except this time he's not averaging 130 with his first 9 and giving himself as many chances as he needs to win legs, because he is 4-1 down to Martin Lukeman.
Schindler or Rasma. Then you've got Heta, Searle, Roby John and Gurney in that section.
Opportunity knocks, but it all is dependent on Meikle van Gerwen not being among that section of the draw. And 3 darts here could guarantee it.
He wants to create a moment of brilliance. Oh, he wanted that so badly.
Meikle, 124.
He probably comes back. He will come back. And it doesn't matter whether it's a big fish or just a tiddly little 25. Martin Lukeman is looking for a massive result. A 6-1 win against one of the greatest players that has ever walked this planet. And that's what's happened. A smashes MVG.
Schindler going to make a debut at both of those tournaments as well this year.
91.
Very high up in those races.
Martin Schindler, the top 16 in the world rankings, the 2-year Order of Merit, they go as seeded players for the World Match Play. The other unseeded players are on the 1-year system based on these events and the Players' Championship events. So obviously the top 16 aren't in that list because they're already seeds. But the only people above Martin Schindler are Ryan Searle, Damon Heta, Nathan Aspinall. I mean, that's the company he's keeping. I mean, admittedly, he's quite a long way behind those 3 in terms of the money won, but he's still up there with Cullen, Ridds and Gurney, etc. And he's looking at 3-0 here. That looks handy. And it is handy.
And Manas Rasmus putting a bit of a dejected figure in the background.
Treble 20 and a double 18. Oh, he has missed it. Just for a change.
And how about a whopper to really lift the roof?
45.
Would have been a way to win. He may still win, but he'll have to rely on Rasma not cleaning up the 89 if he's to do it in this leg.
To preserve his status in the tournament.
64.
Not there. And we should see at least 1 match dart for the German number 2.
It's 2. But he only needs 1, and it is success for Schindler.
Particularly intelligent at the minute with the bespectacled look. I think it suits him.
Very sophisticated snake bite.
When are we going to get the snake bite embossed spectacles? It's only a matter of time before there's a snake on the side of the legs.
Well, this leg could be the one that puts him in control of the match. The doubling has been excellent from the pair of them so far. Only one miss between them. That was from Engstrom.
Somebody's getting the hang of these darts, aren't they? He might be right. Very right is Peter with that 12 darter.
Out for a dozen dart break just a couple of legs ago. How about a repeater, Peter? Well, he gave him the big build-up. It would have been sweet for snake bite.
Good layup. If you are going to miss double 18, you'd rather a double 4 or a single 4.
Still hit a double.
28.
Such a good point. He's missed one. Well, double 7, nobody's favourite. Oh, and he's hit another double. That's wrong.
Misbehaving now, these darts. Landing next door, and it could have been a sweet repeat for Peter. This would be super sweet for the Sweet Ferret. But the dart takes a dive, and surely now Peter will put things right.
Probably not a bad thing. He's gone all the way back to double 14. This time on double 7. It's good, and it is 5-2. Engstrom is losing control.
Of the world #1, Peter Wright, for whom there were concerns over form, but even though it's a mid-90s average, he's maybe laid some of those concerns to rest. Well, once again, he finds himself in the wrong bed. That's 3 times in this match for Peter Wright. He hasn't been able to correct it, and there might be life in this game just yet.
And they've all been low. Double 12 to save the match.
72.
And his expression tells the story.
That was the Roy Hodgson meme, wasn't it, from the World Cup? The head drop. And Peter Wright finishes it off in the end.
Feels even better when your opponent is 40 behind already. Just keep your foot down. And his heat map around that 60 in this game has been mental.
Well, he was doing this in the Premier League on Thursday night, wasn't he? There was absolutely stunning, spellbinding displays of scoring. He raced into a lead against Michael van Gerwen and completely let him in. Still managed to get over the line, but needed some fortune to do it. There we go. Very, very nice 12-dart leg from Meikle Smith to cut the gap to just 1. Well, it might take back-to-back 12 darters to get to level or get his nose in front in this game. Danny Noppert's going to be first to a finish again.
100.
It's 120, which is very, very makeable, particularly in a game of this quality.
Get to 70. That's what he's thinking. Get to 70. And 70 he leaves with that 6th maximum.
Danny require 120.
How much would this hurt?
Not a great guide. He can't find the treble, and this is an opportunity for Meikle Smith. He had a crack at 78, he couldn't take it out.
70.
Treble 10. So it's going to be 1 dart at tops. Game on. Beautiful conversion from Meikle Smith.
Putting it together.
This guy's got nerve, hasn't he?
Really has. Nerves of steel.
He wants to stay there, but with that lie, I think the 17s are calling. Oh boy, what a shot. Oh, I didn't think that was possible.
Probably needed a maximum there. 140, very, very difficult. 100, he can do it in 2 darts. But it may be irrelevant. because Danny Noppert held him off at the UK Open. And he's held him off here with a magnificent, resilient display. Well, Dirk is a player who, when I watch him,
100.
I feel like he takes a little while to get going, but you can see it happening. You can see him sort of start off quite slowly and try and find his range, and then when he gets there, he speeds up, and it's like an engine going through the gears. Oh, how about this? Double 12 for a 138, and that is absolutely spectacular from Nathan Rafferty. It is back-to-back 12-dart legs. Sorry, 4-visit legs, an 11-darter and then a 12-darter.
Yesterday he averaged 88, last week he averaged 87, so his highest average
96.
on a stage would be around 95 in the Grand Slam against Gerwen Price, unless his meeting with Robert Owen in the 2018 UK Open was on stage, but
yeah, always difficult to gauge with those UK Open ones.
Doubt it. Could have been stage 2, perhaps.
Well, that would have been... Was that the year that he knocked out Peter Wright? Because that was the year Robert Owen went on to make the semi-finals, so it may well have been.
104.
Yes. Yeah. He played Peter Wright, he averaged more than 90 then, but we're talking more than 90. We're talking more than 110 here.
72.
Just tidies it up there, but Dirk van Duijvenbode, he couldn't take out 78. Can he take out 70? One dart. And that's all he needs this time. Dirk van Duijvenbode just...
Yeah. Was that first one?
Single 8 for double top.
88.
Let that down quite low.
But all he needs to do now is keep a cool head. This breakdown from Van Duijvenbode after 3 legs on the spin has gift-wrapped an opportunity for Rafferty. But he's back now. You can't say that's too little, but the question now is it too late?
Oh, that looks okay. Oh, even better? Or is it worse? I don't know. It doesn't matter because he just stays clear of them and finds the double 10. It is 5-3. Wasn't it his brilliant best? Danny Noppert and Michael Smith, game of the day, no question. And Noppy prevailed just as he did in the UK Open final. And Dirk van Duijvenbode is on a bogey number, having looked in charge in this leg, wrestled the control of it away from Nathan Rafferty, but the young man is going to get match darts.
A big pause, a big moment, a big dart, and a big win for Nathan Rafferty, who